All right. Well, it's coming up. It's a Thursday before Labor Day weekend. Thought I'd do a crop report here. It's about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I was gonna come up and see if maybe I had some hay that needed mowed. So, and we'll look at that here in a little bit. This is my bean field up at the high tension lines behind the house. I don't know. Can't see. You can see the barn roof right there. Right there's the barn roof. I'm up behind the house. I'm really happy with these beans. A few spots right out in there. There's some weeds. There's some weeds here, but the beans are so far along now that they'll be dying here in the next month. So I'm happy with what we got. Let me zoom that back out. There's a good amount of pods on there, but it looks like about every pod's got about 3 beans in it, so ain't gonna be a bumper crop, but they're a little over knee high. And this is the Yamaha 4-wheeler. You can see the difference out across there between the edge of the row and the high tension lines. That's what got hit with a 2,4-D. It's got beans on them, but they're not real productive. About the same. They're less than knee high. Where down in there, they're probably over knee high. So, yeah, I'm happy with these beans. Let's ride on down the hill here. Yeah, you gotta put it in neutral, dummy. There we go. This is the neighbor's hayfield I'm riding in. He's got some alfalfa grass. I don't know. I don't think he won't make a cutting off this. I don't think. He might try, but yeah, I don't think it's worth raking it all up. There's a little spot right there where I must have turned with the sprayer. About waist high right there at the corner. Shrubbery patch where it's too steep to farm. You can see the wet spots out there in the field where they didn't plant. And there's one strip down through there where I missed with the sprayer. This is a 12-acre field. It doesn't look too bad. A whole lot better than it did last year. Corn with this, at this point. Yeah, it's interesting. This field's relatively weed free. I'm happy with it. This is the hay field. And I just don't think it's a little taller than the neighbors, but it just doesn't. I got about 3 or 4 days of nice weather coming up over the weekend, and you can see there, I had 2-ton lime put on it. That's from the lime truck. I probably should put some fertilizer on it now. I don't know, I just don't think it'd pay to make second cutting hay off of it. I could probably mow it, but whether I'd have much of a crop. It's only about ankle deep, and the tallest thing out there is that Queen Anne's lace. So another lime truck. And this is about 2 acres of oats. I planted oats, alfalfa, and Timothy here. The oats is doing pretty good. It's been dry. We've had rain for the last couple days, but I think those are the alfalfa. And I don't see any of the Timothy. I see lots of oats. Sounds to me like that four-wheeler's gonna run out of gas. Now, right there, I see some Timothy. But when I planted it, it was supposed to, I planted it on a Thursday. It was supposed to rain on Sunday, and it never happened. And it laid here dry for about 2 weeks, and I thought for sure it had sprouted and just dried up and died. But I'm real surprised that the oats come up as well as it did, because I planted it really light, about 2 bushels the acre. So anyhow, I don't have any plans of harvesting the oats, but it'll never make it. It'll freeze die, and hopefully give some cover to the alfalfa and the Timothy. I put 2-ton lime on it, and then I put 200 pounds of triple 19 on it, and I picked about 4 loads of rocks off of it, and I run the cultipacker over it. I'm trying to pick up another rock. As many rocks as I've picked off of this little 2-acre field, there shouldn't be any. But anyhow, I wanted to give a little crop report. I'll bring you back. There's some corn down below. Not a big, it's about 2 acres of corn. I'll bring you back. Yeah, this is the little corn patch. I don't know, it's another 2-acre piece down below the hay field here. It's not great either, but it's been dry. The corn's dried out. My big field, I'm really happy with it. So, and this will make something. These ears are pretty full. There's some small ones, but this is poor ground. Somebody the other day had that. Want to know what that was? On I think it was on Facebook. Well, somebody said you ain't farmed long if you don't know what corn smut is. And you used to not see it for a while. Some of this corn, they bred it out of it. But yeah, I'm happy with this. This will do all right. Usually most of this stuff gets eaten up by deer because it's so close to the wood line here. And I think these 2 rows here, I run out of corn. So yeah, it's not my best field, let's put it that way. But anyhow, we were doing a crop report, and I thought I'd show how everything looked. We're on the downhill slide here in Ohio, so up till about a week ago, we hadn't had any rain for about 3 weeks. So the late planted corn's doing a whole lot better. The early planted corn, guys, if they've got cows, they're chopping it, filling the silo, because it's pretty much dead like that. So, and I'd say this stuff's about done too. It just needs to dry out. Time for harvest, which will be late October. So we got another month here. So anyhow, thanks for watching.